Go ahead, Josh.
Coach, you guys built that 19-point lead there in the first half. Things obviously got a little bit away from you. What did you see early that you liked, and what could you have done potentially differently in the second half to deny them from coming back?
Well, in the first half, we did, or the first quarter, essentially, we did a great job moving the basketball. We defended at a high level, active hands, trusting the game plan of, making the others have to make shots and tough shots. What they did was they went to the switching because I think we created a lead. We settled for, jump shots versus continuing to stay with the plan of attacking the rim. But again, I'll have to look back at the film and see exactly where it was that we let go of it.
Was the ball movement in the first half exactly what you like as far as the ball kind of moving around the arc, getting inside out, things of that nature?
It was. We did a great job rolling to the rim. We were finding the extra pass, the next pass. We were playing with a pace, with a make or miss. We were getting out and running in transition. So giving ourselves an opportunity to get easy baskets.
Franz's defense on Harden there late. I think Harden only made one shot in the last few minutes. What would you think of his play, especially defensively late?
I think positionally he was great. He did a really good job trying to defend without fouling. I know he picked up some fouls early on. He got the jump ball that ended up being a foul on him. But again, I think he did a really good job defending the right way with positionally understanding where he needed to send Harden.
And Chuma had a breakout game. Is that the kind of assertiveness that you want to see from him regularly in the offensive end?
Well, I think he was getting more comfortable. And I think that's the important piece for these guys, that they continue to grow as we continue to get better and build. They just have to be comfortable with one another on the floor. And we see glimpses of it, and we're going to make sure we just keep it consistent. But they're working their way towards it. Again, we were right there. Our ability to battle and fight, was something, that I was really proud of our guys for digging in down the stretch.
George, anything on Zoom?
Dan Savage, OrlandoMagic.com.
Coach, we saw Jalen come out with the 17-point first quarter. With him, how much do you see his confidence growing and just comfort within the offense growing?
It's growing, and we've talked about with him before, his ability to recognize things in the game and then being able to execute it physically. So he sees the game in a certain light right now, and he's growing more and more into that comfort level and that confidence level of what he's capable of doing.
Go ahead, Dan.
You guys have another one in less than 24 hours here. How much of it is, just looking back at the film, continuing the process, put your head down and go for the next one?
We go for the next one and we just continue to work. We'll watch the film, we'll understand what we did, where we can continue to improve, where we continue to grow. We did some really good things in this game. We competed, a couple free throws here and there, a couple of shots made here and there. We stopped down the stretch again, but these are learning lessons that we'll continue to get better from.
Anything else for Coach Mosley? Thank you, Coach.
You guys built a 19-point lead there in the first half. Obviously, things got a little bit away from you in the second. What did you like about your team early, and then what could you have maybe done a little differently in that second half?
I thought just our energy as a whole in that first half was great. Up until that, about 2 minutes left in the first half, I thought it was great. We were playing defense. We were in help. People were sliding over, looking out for each other. We were talking. I think Coach said it, then we got comfortable. And, there was a timeout at 2 minutes, and they came out and went on a run before half. And then out of half, they came out and obviously made their run. And I think, we kind of let go of that hit first mentality that we had last game, carried over into the first half of this game. We kind of lost that a bit, and that let them get comfortable. And then they started pushing us around and, dictating what we were going to do. And from then on, then we had to fight.
I know you always play with confidence, but is it important for you to set that tempo early with that assertiveness right out of the gate?
Yeah, it's something that I've been talking about, with Coach Knight. We sit down and go through our workouts before the game and sit down and watch some film and, and just talk pregame, just about being aggressive, getting our feet under ourselves, as the game gets going. So yeah, it's having a night again. I have supreme confidence in myself, and, they remind me of how much confidence they have in me every day. And, just trying to go out and, do what I can to help the team, come out and, have energy, get a kickstart and, eventually get a win. But, it just didn't turn out that way tonight.
Obviously, Chuma had a really nice game. He was really assertive as well. What did you see from him, and how do you feel he's coming along based on what you've seen so far?
Oh, really well. I think Chuma, especially in that second half, honestly was what kept us in it. His, both of his rotations when he was in there, He was getting to the basket. He was playing defense. You just felt his presence out there. We all had to match that. So I think, yeah, really big minutes tonight. I was really happy to see that for him. Again, that's something that, when we see that we got to continue to pick up on. And, when I have to match him, and we do that, then, of course, we're in a great place, in a great spot for the rest of the game.
George, any questions?
Dan Savage, RolandoMagic.com.
Jalen, you guys get the defending champs tomorrow. Just how good of a test is that for your group, and what are the keys to kind of putting this one behind you and getting ready for tomorrow?
We talked about it, real briefly after the game. Is that's what's so great about this league is you got another chance to go get back and to go get another one. Rebound off of a loss, off of a win, whatever it is. You got a chance to go play again. So. I think we're ready to embrace the challenge. We have to be, or else we're going to get blown off the court. So if we don't go meet them head first and embrace that, then it's going to be a long night. We respect all, but we fear none.
Anything else for Jalen? Thanks, Jalen.
When you guys built a 19-point lead there early, obviously they were able to come back in that third quarter. What did you like about your team early, and what maybe could you have done differently in that second half?
Well, the energy level was up, and we were just hitting shots and playing good defense, good team defense. And the second, and you said, what was the?
What in the second half could you have done maybe a little differently to throw them off a little bit?
We just got to come out. We got to start coming out better in our second half of games. Just play hard. I feel like that's all it really is. Just play hard, play together, and we could have came out with a win. But that's something that just we could learn from and just build off of.
Your assertiveness all game really stood out. Was this the kind of game that you were looking to have as far as that breakthrough, that confidence building type performance?
I wouldn't say I was looking to have a type game, but of course I want to play good every game. So like whatever I need to do, whether it's just play defense or, rebound or whatever I need to do to help us, give us a chance to win, then I'll do it.
Because you got a little bit of a later start compared to some of your teammates because you were healing from an injury. Do you feel like you're now just starting to get into a rhythm, starting to get that kind of mojo back that you had late last season?
Yeah, I hope that's the case. But we're just gonna go from here. We're just gonna learn from this game and try to get better every day.
George, questions?
Questions for Chuma. Dan Savage, RolandoMagic.com.
Chuma, you're around Jalen every day. What do you see out of him as a rookie, and how do you see his confidence and comfort building on the court?
Honestly, I feel like his confidence was here the first day he stepped foot in the practice facility. He's been playing good ever since he's been here, so his confidence level has always been up. He's a good person to be around, good teammate. We all just be having fun, and then when it come to game time, we just try to play together and just have fun, hopefully, and try to translate the fun we have off the court on the court.
Go ahead, Dan.
Chuma, you've been in these situations before, back to back in the NBA. What are some of the keys when you're coming into this situation off a tough game like this to go in against a defending champion team tomorrow?
You probably just said it in that sentence. Defending champs. This is a chance to see. Of course we've been losing some games, but this is also a chance to see where we're at. Got one of the best players in the NBA on their team. So, this is a chance of coming off a back-to-back, got to hydrate a lot, get a lot of rest, and, come in and play hard tomorrow too.
Anything else for Chuma? Okay, thank you.